Hey, good morning, y'all. Here I come. Hey, Paulette. Hey, Voodoo. Y'all, I had a lazy morning this morning. I started to come live. Then when they said PIZARRO was coming live a little bit, I said, cool, because I wasn't into coming early. I knew I was going to be late. So just then I was watching her a little bit, see what she was talking about, because she was saying she wanted the beef sector content creators a challenge or something. So what she basically saying is she wanted everybody to start going live again, and she'd name the OGs that's been around here when we used to roast drag, and just have fun with it, and I guess, well, and everybody knows she's still on, but I had to come down or not come. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, D Dot. So I said, let me go on, because I was trying to wait. First, I was going to wait till 8:30. If y'all see my time change, I said, no, I better go ahead and do it now, because she ain't going to be on that long. And if she do be on, she'll be on a couple hours, so I got to get this in. So I'll probably be off before she go off. So that's what took so long. I was trying to watch her in at first, because I overslept, y'all. And I don't know, lately I just been not wanting to come to work. I don't know. And then once I get into it, I'm fine. Everything is fine. So welcome everybody that's here. Hey, Miss Gerald. Hey, Stacy Robinson. So let me start with that, Sir King. Y'all see my title. Now, and I'll be a little messy today. If anybody want to come up and be messy with me, they can. So I went over there and peeked at Sir King's live that he did. And I don't know if he be live all the time anymore now, but I was just wondering, let me go see what he's talking about. Lo and behold, y'all, when I peeked over there, he got an avatar of my toes. Now, let me cut the music just in case y'all ain't hearing me. So the other day, I forgot what day that was. Was that Monday? I went to go get my manicure, pedicure like I do every few weeks or whatever. And so I was trying to do it short. I couldn't do it, but I took a picture and I said fresh toes. Y'all know that man got my toes as his avatar. He is so obsessed. He got a foot fetish. First, he was worried about my boobs, how big they was. Do I got a bra on? I don't know why Sir King be watching an old lady like me so hard, but this is what he said. And I think this is really weird. Sir King said that I shouldn't go do my feet. Leave that to Brianna and the other young folk. That I was too old to go get a pedicure. My question is, Sir King, you got to be a certain age to take care of yourself, to continue to take care of yourself. All the more reason why somebody should take care of themselves as they get 50 and older, their body and their feet. Their feet is a part of their body. So that sounded so stupid. And so that makes me realize you do have the way you really do think bad of people that's over 50. You do. I'm going to take care of my body, my feet, my hair, everything until the day I die. So now he's sitting over there with a foot fetish, y'all. The man, I ain't lying, y'all need to go see. He got my foot over there, and I was trying to read a little bit of the chat. It wasn't that many people dragging it. A couple people made a joke, and Miss Bruiser said she's trying to figure out why he got that avatar. But y'all, and then he talked about, how ladies, when y'all go get a pedicure and they put that tissue or cotton or whatever in between your toes, so while they polishing it, the polish won't get on the other toe that's next to it. He didn't even know what that was. Then he made a joke. I kind of laughed at it. He said, I got a tunic around one of the toes. Now, a tunic is one of those things that those Arabs or Indians, wherever they wear on their head. So he wanted to make a joke out of it. But why would he use my whole foot for an avatar? Now, don't that sound like he's obsessed with everything about me? Ain't that what that sound like? Good morning, Faith. Good morning, Official D-Spot. Yeah, some places use the foam, but this place I've been going to for years, I told y'all, they get the tissue and they wrap it in between each toe. Evidently, he don't take care of his diabetic feet. I know he got massages because the lady said what was her name? Mama D said she was paying for a massage for him every week. What? She didn't pay for his feet? Because from what I hear, he got some bad feet and he can barely walk, you know, and he's too heavy on the feet. Y'all seen the pictures of him. Y'all seen the pictures of him. Yeah, they made out of foam. Yeah, but they kind of old fashioned. I love the older ladies because I like the way they massage my feet. And everybody massage, get a massage, they do a pedicure, but they go all the way out, especially my hands. I like the way they massage my hands when they get through with my fingernails, you know, with my manicure. Good morning, Monique. Good morning, Let's Get It Real. Good morning, Brick Girl, Red Afro. And so I wanted to come on and talk about that. I'm not going to do a reaction video and play the part. Y'all know I ain't got the makeup, nothing like this. But I thought he was still talking about me. And from what I hear, they say, no, he always bring you up, whether you talking about it every time or not. I said, well, wow. Sir King, stop being so obsessed over me. Stop worrying about my boobs. Stop worrying about my feet. And like I said, you need to go take care of your feet too. Because like I said, I'm going to take care of mine. Okay, and I think they look good for my age, my feet. And like I said, I'm going to run down after every 2 to 3 weeks and take care of my feet. I think that's something you need to do for your diabetic feet, okay? Don't worry about mine. Now, let me move on to the second subject. Now, as I was strolling yesterday, I was in Miss PIZARRO's chat. And y'all know she don't usually block nobody. Oh, she was hot. Rhonda came up that line because apparently DORI had the races up there on her channel. And let me tell you something about DORI. DORI is a goddamn lie. DORI been around here long enough to know about New Mexico. She was on what's his name over there? Diddy. Over there, you know, the one with the man in the coffee can. Diddy. What is his name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The 5 day. I'm having a senior moment. Anyway, she was over there on Diddy's panel. She been on Jay Wilson's panel. She used to watch us, the mass train. DORI been around for a long time to know about New Mexico. Now, since she had the races over there, talking against people of color, and Rhonda over there in the chat doing the most too, she's talking about, oh, I had to do research. I didn't know he was racist. You did too, DORI. You're a goddamn lie. And I don't care about you coming over here cussing me out because I'm telling you this, because I'm telling you a goddamn lie. You've been around long enough. It's just that I do believe that you're still behind the scenes. Well, whoever else doing the most to people channels on here because you've been jealous, because you said 3 years ago when you were with Simone told me that I'm going to take Bless. Why? Because I said, how? Don't nobody watch you at that back then. And Simone didn't even have a channel. Yeah, you said that. Because you want to be YouTube famous so bad. You think it's a big deal to be known on YouTube to the point where you kick your man to the curb. Stop lying whenever you're talking. Rolex said this, Rolex here. If he stopped and visit you once in a while, that man don't want you. You gave away all his goddamn money. And then every time you beg for a pack of cigarettes or something, you bring up how you gave people money. Yeah, you were good to people. You was. They didn't ask you for it like what you said. That was you doing that, and they used to tell you, and I definitely told you, you ain't got to keep paying me, and you don't have to pay me. You can come on the panel. So stop throwing that up too. I gave them money. I had money. And yeah, you gave the man money away, and he took you. You're not in control. He don't have you, you know, on nothing. Here's no more for you to give out money. Therefore, you acted for cigarette. I was going to try to get you a cart of cigarettes, but you're doing too much. So stop lying. You've always known of the racists. So now I'm watching Miss PIZARRO right now. I didn't want to come on early. I was so glad when she came on because I was still getting ready. I overslept. And I wrote in that good. I'm glad you came on early. I wasn't feeling the earliness yet this morning because I, you know, oversleep and I really wanted to stay asleep. I slept like a baby, believe that. Because I guess I was stressed out all last week, you know, missing sleep and my body really catching up. But anyway, so I stood there and watched up a little while. That's why I was going to come on at 8:30 and I decided no, 8:15 is either now or much later because this really be my coffee time and my free time in the mornings. Oh, speaking of coffee, let me have a quick sip with y'all. Let's see. I didn't even look at y'all to even speak. Yeah, here we go. Woo, it's good. I've been cheating y'all. I start sipping before I start talking to y'all. But I was watching Miss PIZARRO and the channel she was talking about, and she was naming all the OGs that's been over here. And it is quite a few of us, and we don't roast and gag and drag in the manner that we used to. It seems like we let some people come infiltrate us and it kind of threw us off to the point sometimes We don't want to watch our favorite people because we know they're going to jump. We don't want to know nothing about them, don't know nothing about them, don't want to. But that's how I be feeling. I be wanting my people, everybody should name it, to come on and keep doing some lives. You know, but I think they won't get back to it. They just kind of chilled down for a little bit. And yeah, and Stanky Baby, you know, Diddy over there, you know, they kind of like isolated themselves because they are OGs. But one thing Miss PIZARRO didn't really say right, Treese and PIZARRO basically came on here almost at the same time back then. And I'm saying that because first we kicked Treese out the chat and then Stanky Baby, and that's when the feud started going back there. We used to feud with each other, but we all cordial now. So they was kind of almost at the same time. I remember each one came on when they started dropping in our chat over there, the TSCC chat. And I remember, and Mona was the last one that got kicked out. And so that started the feud with TSCC there. So, oh yeah, I know all the history. You know, I've been around when the, since the, before we first was called the welfare section. And I don't know who started calling the beef section, but it was Wiley with the welfare thing. And everybody started taking sides when Kaya and Madison broke up. And that's the way it was. And one thing led to another. But at that point, I was like off and on coming in chat. That's why a lot of stuff, such as Jay Dunn saying and Mark Funeral, I didn't see that part because I remember at one point I skipped coming on for a month or whatever. But anyway, so back to what I was saying. So I totally agree with her. And I totally agree with her when she says she ain't going against none of her people for no racist, because I say that all the time. And no, I don't think all Caucasians is racist. I know I got some Caucasian followers. I'm not prejudiced, but I'm prejudiced against racists. Okay, if that makes sense. And as far as this colorist thing, I don't know where in the hell they come from all of a sudden. I just know that it started way back yonder when the high yellow or the mixed people, whatever, back in the day, the house niggas and the field niggas and all that kind of stuff. And it just carried on from generation to generation. But nowadays they be up big up in the melanated people. So where's this coming from right now over here in the black sector? Because right now they try to look like us. They trying to buy a nose and mouth color and everything else. So I don't know, you know, where that come from, because it was their standards. You know what I'm saying? The Caucasian standards, you know, because they white with the blue eyes and the blonde eyes, but Twiggy generation, all like that. When these beautiful black models start coming about, it start turning. And I ain't never like no high yellow man. Tell the truth about it, because they think they too pretty. I don't want nobody in the mirror that's thinking they too pretty to me. That's why my husband is 6 feet tall, 6'2", tall, dark, and handsome. Okay? I always said that if I were with my husband, I want an ugly, black, tall, dark, handsome man. So no, yellow is not in like it used to be. So I don't know where that coming from. So I don't know. Maybe do need to be talked about because it's coming up. I don't see it on the news. I don't see it like it used to be around. I'm just sitting right here on the YouTube here in the beef section. So where's this coming from? And let me look at my chat while I'm running my mouth. So it's a lot of us though. And I do wish I'm gonna start right here, and if I miss anybody, I'll come back and speak. Good morning, Morgan, Nunu, Ready Rail, Jailbird, D Dot. Hey, Sassy. Sassy, I might need you for a temporary mod if you say yes, because I think somebody gone. And yesterday when I came back a second time, I really had no mod, so I said I probably do need one or two because everybody be busy through the day. Hey, Lady Mika. So if you say okay, I'll do that. So anyway, what else was she talking about? I agree with that. But Rhonda's out of line. Rhonda just be everywhere. She's another one, just like DORI, to go where the wind blows. And I remember when I used to first start seeing her over there on Miss PIZARRO channel, I kind of felt sorry for her because I'm thinking she freshly had a stroke the whole 9 yards. Then I find out it was years ago. That lady ain't just got like that. Rhonda, you ain't just got mean like that, baby. Because don't nobody just get mean like that and act like that. Rhonda be everywhere. So she over there, from my understanding, because I didn't go over there and watch DORI, but the way I'm getting it from the streets, she's over there agreeing with DORI. DORI do anything. Now DORI know damn well she been working. That man ain't gonna stop working with behind the scenes. And I'll be glad when everything, when the shit hit the fan. Because I know, because we know Mona like him. She's had him on his channel, on her channel. You know, Stanky Baby, I think she's still working behind the scenes with him because he don't let nobody go. And what I mean by that, if you ask him for a favor and he help you to flag somebody's channel, take somebody's channel down, and you don't give him the credit, you don't mention him sometimes, he get mad. And then he come at you. And I remember he was talking about you come at me, and I don't even entertain him. I don't watch him. I don't do nothing like that. All I did was block him a couple of times over there. Why did he the first time did he came and he blocked him? Then why he finally got rid of him? And that's all I know about him, and how he cussed out Nicole, and how he called about 4 or 5 people over here the N-word. You know, that's, I know. Other than that, I don't want to be bothered be getting salty because he want to be. You know what, y'all? I wonder why a Caucasian man like that is so adamant about being over here with us. I don't get it. I just think they be up to something when the majority of us don't want them around. See, like I'm even discussing this, he probably gonna be mad at me because he just can't take it. You know, when people don't want to be bothered. You know, I'm assuming that's what it is. So anyway, what else was I was saying yesterday? So I kind of left after she cussed out Rhonda. Well, I stayed a little bit after that. But I said, wow, PIZARRO must be mad. But then she just said she had a long talk with her husband, and she don't want the racists over there thinking that she going against the people for him, which I get it. Because he ought to know you're not going against him. You should know for him. You were just upset because of how DORI, that be on your panel all the time, had him up there. And she know DORI watch all of us. She heard all of us. She knows we don't fool with him. So that's a lie. Don't tell me you had to do research and come over there groveling. Tell me you had to do the research. You didn't know. That's not true. And I'm saying it. I don't care how mad you get. Now, I ain't hear nothing about Mona in this situation. You know, I don't know if Mona agreed with her having her, but like I said, I think Mona still got a relationship with him. And y'all can be who y'all want to be with. You know, we just said we're not gonna, like when he doxed Sir King to this day still said it's not him. People didn't want to put the picture up because of where it came from. I kept saying, I'm gonna put this picture, but I never did. I never did. Because I didn't like either where it actually came for, because it would have been me, you know, supporting him from blocking us. That's why I had much respect for Kwani. When the other white guy went over there and was trying to dox me, she said, no, wait a minute, Christopher. That's a black woman. I don't care if we don't get along. You ain't come over here talking about, well, see, I feel the same way. It is what it is. So that's another thing I want to talk about, the DORI thing. The OGs, we named a lot of OGs. Yeah, there's a lot of us, and a lot of us don't. And I would like to see Billie Jean make another State of the Union too. State of the beef sector as well. We all do need to cash it so she can make a good one with everybody on there and bring some of the older stuff on there too, because we did used to have fun. We don't roast like we used to. Well, we tried, but then you got some new ones came over to the beef sector, and they don't know how to take a roast or a drag. If you say something about them to try to have some fun, if they want to dox you, dox your family, call your job, call everybody. They don't know how to clap back. They don't. So anyway, PIZARRO had a good show for what I was able to listen to. I was at work. Yeah, the one I was listening to last night was good. And what I listened to so far this morning too, it was time for me to just come on. Yeah, it was good. So that's what the challenge was. That's what she wanted to talk about. Now let me start looking over and speaking again and reading the chat. Shit don't ever work for black people because we don't stay on code. Peace is the prime example of all that huffing. What are you talking about? I don't know. Hey, good morning, J Dunn. Yeah, J Dunn is one of the OGs too. J Dunn was here before me. So yeah. He was here before me. Yeah, Billie Jean videos. Yeah, they'd be epic. Now she's OG. They were the first one that started a panel. And what was this? I'm trying to train. But the panel was all about trying to get rid of BS. It was Joyce Bloggs. I know it was Billie Jean. I think TC got on there for a little bit. I don't remember that guy name. He was on there. And what's the lady with the glass? It was 4 of them. Did a panel after them, but Billie Jean was the first one that started a panel over here. Okay, what's not the beef sector? Wait a minute. They're just as important as her, period. Okay, they act like real thugs. That's what's not the beef sector. J Don, that sounds the bitch. J Don, you cooking some food, girl. Do me like that. Blessed. Hey. Yeah, they was the first one. What was the name of y'all thing, J Don? I mean, Billie Jean, I know it had something to do with the train. I forgot. But they were the first one. And then Pastor Juicy Booty and them came over the panel next. And then I think Heidi Fly, she tried the panel. It wasn't successful. Now, Billie Jean, that panel was successful, but then they started having some issues among each other. from what I hear back then. So they could have been very successful. And Jay Wilson never successful. Heidi never really got it going. And that's what it was. Grand Central Station. Yeah, I knew it had something to do with train or something. I couldn't remember the name. But they were the first ones. So she got a lot. She do have a lot that she can put into if she do another State of the Beach sector starting 3 to 3.5 years ago. She got a lot. Tons of these people, not only they are just beggars. Yeah, well, PIZARRO pretty much got it right about the one she named. And I'll do some of the chat too that she didn't name, like Nicole Tyler, Boss Lady, New York, Lockhead Boss Lady that moved on, Billie Jean, you know, I was naming some people that she didn't name. Yeah, I remember a lot of them because we all used to feud among each other, but we didn't call nobody on nobody. We didn't do it like that. You know, in the beginning, we were just having fun. So anyway, I done that, talked about DORI over there, her line ass know about that man. Miss Rhonda, you baby, you just do too much. You just do too much. You know, and like I said, I kind of used to feel bad because when I first started watching you, oh, Miss Toby used to get at you. Oh my gosh, used to get at you. But as time went on, I see why. I see why. Now you over there, everybody thing discussing, telling us. Then I got to mention the ones that ran over there and the people first came over here snitching and telling about, trying to talk about all of us over here. And they see what that led to. I'm not going to mention his name because I'm just tired of them trying to be over here. You know, and I kind of caught up on, I know we don't like Tommy Sotomayor talking about dragging women, but I was watching a little bit of Misunderstood. She was streaming him and they talking about the Lady Snoop situation. And he said, just like I was saying, don't brag about you stay with a man for 4 days while he was smelling and take bath. Because he even said, that's the case, why you stay with me. If I'm stinking, you still with me, you know, putting something in your mouth. He was gross as usual. So I'm not turning against Lady Snoop. Don't nobody take this wrong for him. I just wish she just leave him alone now because he's going to keep disrespecting her because he's showing all her emails that she sent to him in the past. All the emails and stuff. So that's what he was doing. Good morning, Angela Hurd. Spam thing. Yeah, yeah. So he's over there doing the most. But I did write in the lady comment when I watched one of her replays, you know, stick with her. She said 17 days sobriety, but I got mixed up though. Because I watched the one before that she did 3 days for that. She said she was going on 30 days. Then she said 17, but then in the beginning I heard 6 years. But whatever it is, at least you're trying. Because you're going to have some relapses. And I don't know where you're from, B sector, whatever sector you're from. Then the sector over there where they get clean, I don't know. I just only been talking because you've been over Miss PIZARRO's, you've been around, and we can't help but to notice you. But I don't know that lady, and I ain't thinking nothing wishing bad. I just don't want to get too involved with too many different people over there because we got enough over here. And we do need to get back to our roast and jagging and ignore all those people that's trying to infiltrate us that don't know us and don't know our history. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they feel like they just got to be here. Down to the, yeah, back to that. I mean, you know, he going to talk about that. And he keep insisting she too old, she in the 40s. But she said she's 39, wish that be here. But that's what he keep insisting as if he know her very well. I don't know. But I just wish Lady Snoop just move on, leave him alone. She see what he's about. You know what I'm saying? And I imagine he was going to call her 50 million bees. He called her a few, but not as bad. I don't know. But it was always bad when he do it. Let me take that back. You know what I'm saying? So I said, I need to come on for a minute, y'all, because like I said, oh, Lord, I had the best sleep last night. I did not want to move. I did not want to get up. So then PIZARRO was talking about the white women. Now, it always have been said that white ladies are very submissive. And that's why a lot of black men go to them because they want to be able to do whatever the hell they want to do. How do they put it? They have to eat their cake and ice cream too, or whatever. They always look at the Kardashians. I think that's why Tristan don't want Khloe. She's too submissive. That's why that boy Kylie first got with him, had a baby. She first slept with him. They not married, and from what I hear, they not together. He really don't want it. They just had babies on them. So they are. I've heard that all my life. Very submissive. And some black men, but after a while, they get tired of that because they don't want no weak woman. But we tend to have to speak up, you know, because of the way things went on with us. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes Tommy Sotomayor over there talking, He be the one talking about, oh, these black women, they want to be like men. No, no, we had to be strong. We really did have to be strong, and we're still strong. But after a while, don't no black man want no woman that's too submissive, because that's looked upon as weak. And then he can be with a white woman for 3 years with all the submissiveness and run against a black woman that would have a challenge for him. She would be a challenge for him. He would like that strong, and he'll drop that white woman, marry a black woman. In the end, they will. But then you got some, just stay with them, and that's just the way it is. So that's why, very submissive. Wait, so Lady Snoop was really romantic. That's what she's saying, really, Ray, but he's saying he didn't have no relationship with her like that. He's insistent. He say all the ladies he been with never said nothing about him like she's saying, and he admit to all of them that he been with, but he not gonna admit to be with her because he never was with her, and she said she was with him. All I'm saying is, Lady Snoop, but I don't think I would have said the part about him stinking and you still in there with him if he smelled that bad. But to each his own. So anyway, like I say, I just hope the lady make it through her sobriety, because that's YouTube sometimes. After a while, this mess can get in your spirit. You know what I'm saying? And some people do really internalize it. So then that's when you got to really back up and take a break. Okay? Oh, no question. I'm asking whenever I look down, and if I see somebody asking me something, I'm going to try to answer it. So how many felonies? I don't know. I ain't caught up nobody's felonies, because I'm going to tell you the truth, fam. I really don't care what nobody had going on in their life like that. And there's a lot of us over here got a mugshot. I don't know. I'm not into all that like that. I'm going to start dropping this link too. I might make to the hour, I might not. I am feeling so hungry, y'all. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Stephanie D. Good morning, Miss Real. I don't know what she's seeing time. I don't know either. And then he wanted to make it front of her way. Talking about she need to eat some cornbread, some bread or something, make some beans. But I do believe that he was attracted to her. But I don't know. He said no, he had a relationship, and she said he did. So I don't know. So, but I wouldn't want to brag about it, Lady Stu, having a relationship with him. I don't know what she's seen in him. And he say he only met that lady, misunderstood a couple times. He ran across her, and he do want her to be on fans only. He not shy about saying that either. But he read all of that. We have Peacock. She is baking. Sir King. Who else? She talking about spam. I wish I would drop my panties to a man who is stank. I know. I wouldn't even want to admit I was in the same room. She's talking like he's a normal guy. She had a relationship with him, so she must have really liked him. So she must have seen something. Like I said, it's somebody for everybody, okay? It's always somebody for everybody. And he gets around too much. He's like a whore. You know what I'm saying? He messed with too many women. And his words, the way he be talking about all the women he fooled with. And then he said something else, y'all. He said, he ain't gonna have sex with a woman, but he didn't say it like that. He ain't gonna F a woman. She got to do oral sex on him first before he F her. Ain't that something? Yeah, so that's what was going on with that. Good morning, Lady Steph. I'll drop my link too if anything else y'all want to talk about. Because that's it. I might come back on later on with a couple of news stories I was going to talk about this morning. But I wanted to address DORI mainly because she needs to stop that lying. YouTube is not chalked up to whatever you think it is, DORI. Here you're going to have the trolls, and you don't want nobody to finish doxing you if they ever dox you before, because they're going to find out the truth about you ain't being with Rolex and his money and all, which we know some of it, and a lot of it we haven't said. You know what I'm saying? From what we used to talk. But yeah, it's not all what it's chalked up to be. Sometimes it's tiresome. You got to take breaks. It ain't all that. You've been trying for years to be important over here. Now, since you've been hanging out with Miss PIZARRO, you're getting a few views over there. She raising you. Okay? It is what it is. Okay, let me see what is back here. Let's see this here. Okay. Okay. Queen MV, show yourself. Hello? Oh, you left. Okay, wait a minute, Queen. Come on up, so let me see your face. You showed me your forehead. I want to see your face. Do y'all know Queen? Do y'all know Queen MV? Look at my chat. All right. Still boy number. Do y'all know Queen MV? See, it's a lot of new people I don't know. Let's see. Let me see something. Because usually when I read, that's why I don't go in that back chat. I don't read that private chat because I always accidentally kicking myself off. I got to be very careful for people that I don't know. You know, and that's just what I do. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna take a picture and send it to somebody, see if they know. You know, I don't know you. Okay, let's see something. All right. But it's best treat everyone like their house dog until they prove you. Yeah, I'm gonna let her talk, but I'm not gonna show her because I don't know Queen MV. Okay, I don't know you. Okay, I know you, of course. Hey, say something, face.
Hey.
Okay, let me tell Queen MV. Queen MV, say something.
Hi.
Hi. What's up, Queen? Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
I need advice.
Oh, baby, I'm just giving some commentary right now. So maybe towards the end of the show, first, what kind of advice you looking for?
Sometimes I don't
Okay. So with that said, I got to say,
That's what is that noise?
Oh, wait a minute. Face, come back, girl. Well, she's not moving. I'm trying to move her. Okay. Faith, come back. I didn't mean to do. Did you fall off on your own? See, I got to be careful with this. Ain't no telling what she trying to do, trying to show me her forehead and make me think that she's showing me her. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is on the main line. I know I moved it, so let me move my thing right here. Yes, indeed. I'll tell you the truth. Y'all, you see what I mean? Damn, we got to be extra careful. Okay. Faith, I didn't touch you at all, so I think you fell off on your own. Yes, indeed. I even had text somebody just then and said, do y'all know this person? And the reason why I did that, because there's a lot of people I think that's okay, but they be over there on PIZARROs in the streets and then they turn out to be okay, but I don't know them. So I still got, be careful. And y'all see that? Yeah, it was a troll. And she wrote in the back chat, let me up. Good morning, Miss World. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't gonna drop that banner because I didn't know who that was, Bacteria Bob. Yeah, sound like a kid. And I definitely don't want no children over here. And then if I would have let her be seen, she a little child or whoever that is, girl, that I don't know, she probably would have porn about me. So we just got to be careful. Even though I don't know if it was a child or not, because you get adults coming over here acting like that. So I usually, if I don't know somebody, I would text somebody and ask them. And I just text somebody and say, do y'all know this person? Because usually they tell me, yeah, that person would tell me if they know him or not. Y'all probably know who I probably text. It's only two people I'll text and ask. I text one of them. I said, do you know this person? Because they be around more than me. They be on the panels longer than me. So they would know them if they was somebody that hung on somebody's panel. That's the way I see it. And that's why I asked the one person. So I wasn't gonna let them up anyway because they never got back to me. So that's anyway. Yeah, that was weak. No, that quite sound like Chopper. No matter how much he tried to change his voice, I always know when it's him. Usually Trinity drops down. But I don't think Trinity would have did that though. I'm talking about show yourself, they're gonna show me their forehead. Like I'm gonna say, oh, okay, your forehead look like you legit. You're right. Good morning, Diving. That's okay. Hey, Dirty Church Shoe, Joanna. That was Trinity. So, Joanna, are you saying that person voice that was here say yes, no, was Trinity? Let me catch up in the chat too. So y'all said, oh, so y'all know who that is? I thought, okay, when y'all say that's Trinity, I'm thinking it's somebody else that I've got somebody else in my mind that be on PIZARRO's panel. So evidently it wasn't that person. Okay. 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 I see you backstage. Let me see. Okay. Because I don't want nobody playing like they used, like they did that time, play like that Miss PIZARRO. Wasn't even her. Say something, Faith.
I'm here. You put me in the back.
I thought you got the girl. See, I started reading the chat. I wasn't paying no attention even to the back then. I'm trying to get this off of here. Okay.
Yeah, that just like Trinity time travel. Because as soon as she said I need advice, I was like, oh, and that's what it sounded like to me. But what I came up to say was the commentary you made about Rhonda was wrong. You have to I put it on my TV, that part of it. She was saying in the background, you are a racist. Admit it. Because Joanna had told me to go back and listen to it real good. And
so what was PIZARRO saying? Because if I said it wrong,
I'm gonna tell you, and I'm going to my conspiracy theory mode. But I believe that Rhonda's mic has never been low on nobody else's panel before. I honestly believe her mic was turned down. I don't believe that her phone was just that messed up.
Okay. But PIZARRO was saying that Rhonda was also over there with DORI, talking with the racists.
That's what she was saying. But she was on the panel. She was saying you're a racist. Admit it. She just kept on saying that you're a racist. You're a racist.
Oh, okay. Well, then thank you for correcting me, because the way I took from Miss PIZARRO, she was basically being friendly to the racists.
No,
and that's the way I took it.
She was trying to cut his ass out, but her mic, the mic wouldn't let her be great.
Oh, so then she got misunderstood. Then everybody, so she was misunderstood as being, so PIZARRO misunderstood and thought she was basically being friendly. Okay, but Miss PIZARRO, if you still here, they said it's a misunderstanding because her mic was low. But I still feel the same way though. Rhonda do too much. I still feel the same way.
I tell Rhonda when she right and when she wrong, but this time she falsely accused. But normally Rhonda is known to say some fuck shit, so we know.
Oh, okay. All right then. Well, I can understand Miss PIZARRO making that mistake if her thing down low, because Rhonda do be everywhere doing the most. They say she be over there with GX all the time, doing the most. So
I don't go over there, but I just hear about her being over there. I could care less about him and her on his panel, because there's no way anybody that's supposed to be so smart would listen to that asshole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't go over there either. Since he found his way over here, I remember the very beginning when he was introduced to us over here, he really had nobody watching him. But then when he started coming at us and people start clapping back at him, he grew off of him. He did. Because I said, well, what's going on over there? They don't get people watching them. And then they had the person that PIZARRO called Jiffy Neck over there, that grew his channel that Nikki could never grow. And anyway, one thing led to another, and I don't fool around over there like that. I don't do that. She looks like she posed for the Flash when they released. I don't know. But anyway, so we got that cleared up. So Miss Rhonda, you was falsely accused, girl. But then why she got cussed out last night though? But like I said, PIZARRO apologized. She's not gonna go against them for
She did not apologize. She said she meant what she said, and she said what she meant. She did not apologize. The only apology that came about was Dori's fake apology.
Well, we know Dori's apology is not sincere. Dori don't want to lose a YouTube ship with Pizarro because Pizarro is raising her. And that's why she started to get views over there. And she don't want to lose that because when she thinks she made it and then she go back over there, she still got to do it just a little bit more. Good morning,
I'm
Tiffany.
asking Pizarro to keep her blocked just at least for a week. They give us a break. Maybe she'll learn her lesson because for her, right after she left Pizarro's page, she made a post threatening Pizarro.
Oh, because Pizarro said
let
this morning she
me the screenshot for you that I took.
Okay, and Pizarro said this morning she's gonna unblock them. You know, so which Pizarro don't keep people blocked. You know, we're surprised. People be doing the most over there, and she won't block them. So that's why I knew she was really mad and fed up this time. I thought Pizarro was mad and fed up this time. She don't block people, but she did that. So I think they went to war, especially Dori over there with New Mexico.
But Dori's post said, if you think I'm gonna let that shit slide, my name isn't Diamond Dory. I don't allow anybody, especially somebody younger than me, to talk that much bullshit in my face. It will be handled. So underneath her post, I put, that sounds like a threat. I would notify Google. And then she took the post down.
Oh, okay. But she's known for doing that like that. And Tracy, I don't have nothing against Rhonda. I don't like her come on here faking like she got just had a stroke. She do the most. And I'm just not knowing who the other lady is. And I wish her well on her you know, just stay clean on her sobriety. So, you know, so it's nothing wrong if you love them, that's fine. Yeah,
I don't misunderstood is neither here nor there with me. I just don't understand why we giving her so much play over here.
I just like I said, and I went to go see her because how she been commentary for the last 2 days, and like I told y'all the other day, I didn't know much about it. So yesterday and today, I did go look for myself, so I can come back and mention something about it. So I don't know that lady to dislike her or anything like that, but I'm not gonna get too involved in her business. Good morning, Granny Love. Go ahead, Doug. I mean, face.
Oh no, the hell you didn't, bless. Oh, we fighting. Get the Vaseline out. We fighting.
Dory always make threats. Like when she first dragged me and Lady Nika, she took it down. But Boss Lady New Jersey had the video and sent it to me. And that's when I said, damn, we was her only biggest supporters. We just started letting her be on the panel. Yeah, she do the most. Yeah, Mona did die back then, 4/1/19.
No, it was actually the day before. It was the day before we found out 4/1/19.
Yeah, she did. She did. But she's making her way. She'd have made her way back.
It's just I don't know. I just think the conversation, the commentary that Pizarro brought up last night was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed the colorism topic because a lot of people, like, one of the things Brooke said was she's never experienced colorism. But my whole thing is, if you haven't experienced it, how would you know whether it's here or it's not here? That we don't go through it daily. The darker skinned women don't go through it daily. And I just thought that maybe they could have had a better conversation. But Brooke was so on the point of, you think your opinion is better than mine. And Pizarro was on, yeah, because I understand what they go through. So, yeah.
But the thing is, we all experience colorism at some point in our life. And I told y'all the story how my father didn't let us talk bad about Caucasians in our house and all like that. But so I learned that on my own through school and everything about everything, and then as well as history. And my thing was, why is this coming back all of a sudden today? I'm not hearing it on the news and everywhere like it used to be. Is this just on the YouTube now over here with us because a few people over here was putting dark people down? Because we know where they come from. We know why blonde hair and blue eyes is in, and then you get more respect back then if you were mixed. You know how they used to take take the women, the slave owners, and make mixed babies. That's where all that light come from way back in the day.
Well, yeah, I mean the lighter skinned slaves, which were their children, were in the house, and the darker slaves were out in the fields. And we adapted that and kept it going.
Right.
Rhonda, don't thank me, thank Joanna. Joanna woke my ass up and made me listen.
But do you agree that these days don't nobody be thinking? People go towards that melanin and they like that blackberry juice. Yeah, well, I haven't seen it.
No, it's still very much so, and actually, it's more so with our own people than with other. Because white people, when they see black, they see black. I mean, a racist, they see a black person.
But these white people started to like black because they want to look like us. But I was just questioning why all of this came up all of a sudden again. You know, and they okay. I put to you like this: back in the day, they didn't hide it. You wore the sheets, they did everything. And in the 80s and 90s, you had the skinheads and all that stuff. Nowadays, they try to hide it. That's the worst. Those the worst kind. And they have those skinheads in the group. They just dressed up in police uniforms these days. So they try to hide it back then. So I know it's still around.
Much. I'm sorry. I watch a lot of the Karen videos and stuff, and I think they're more vocal now. They don't hide behind sheets. They loud and proud.
No, I'm talking about the ones. I'm talking about the ones that want to, back in the day it was hanging. These days shooting and stuff. They still have those groups around, but they try to hide it behind uniforms. That's what I'm saying. Now, for us in Karen, you can always find some more crazy as Karens. You can always find some more crazy as Karens around doing something. You know what I'm saying? It's still a lot of prejudice around, but I'm talking about as groups. I think they try to hide it to where I think they should be out.
Let it be known. Them Trumpsters, let it be known. They're neo-Nazis, let it be known. They don't hide. They don't, and they loud and proud. And I prefer you to be loud and proud, so I know who you are. The ones that are sneaking into the police force and all of that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. You have groups within those groups that's hiding, and those the worst kind right there. I'd rather them just be up front like them old crazy as Karens. I just watched one yesterday get beat down in the chicken place. The man picked up and took outside and literally slammed on the ground, but she wouldn't leave when they was asking her to leave. And she called one of them the N-word. Oh yeah, I know they crazy, but I'm just saying how some of them hide in these groups these days. When back in the day, everybody was out. All of them was out. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
No, they really wasn't, because they used to wear the sheets. It was always a quiet as kept thing. They knew who each other was, so
you don't think the skinhead and the white supremacy was out? Because I know here back in the 80s, 90s, they wasn't really hiding it. They
were I would say they were the forefront for the ones that have come out. But they right now with social media, they all over the place. And they'll say you in your face, they don't care about you. And it'll be all shapes, sizes, and ages.
Couldn't care less about a black person's skin tone. Yeah, because I don't either. And that's what I'm questioning. Why all of this is coming up now that we all talking about this? Where did it come from? Did something happen? Because it's always been around. Like I said, I learned it as a child. And it wasn't taught in my home. Like we should teach their kids
a long time ago. It's a conversation we should have had a long time ago.
And then you got one white guy that's training his son to be like that. He knocking on doors with whips,
Yeah, I saw that damn whip and wrapped it around his little blonde hair. Oh, that little boy pissed me off so bad. Him and his punk father pulled out a gun and shot his damn self.
Yeah, but it's just starting to be, I don't know. And then a couple of the ladies over here, I guess, in the YouTube black sect over here talking about skin. No, they're not no better than the dark one. The dark one is much prettier as far as I'm concerned, and they wanted to be us. So
what a lot of them out the woodworks. The Proud Boys.
And they used to get special privileges, jobs, and everything because of their skin. So you saying that it's been like that a lot now, huh? That was a Popeyes video.
It really has. And I mean, it'll get to a lot of people if you don't know your self-worth and don't love the skin that you're in. And when your own people are down on you because you have a darker hue than them, that's a problem.
Okay, so Tiffany Black said it started over here because Pastor said V. Lenore gets it passed because of skin tone. She don't get no pass. Did I see it?
It didn't even start then. It started with Nina.
Oh, see, that's what I was asking you. That's what I was asking. Where all this come from all of a sudden up here? That's what I was asking you, because we know it go far back, way back. And I was trying to figure out why all of a sudden everybody's talking about that now. And that daddy went to jail for flirting down his whip. Oh, I'm glad he took his butt to jail, because the daughter was standing on the sidewalk. She could have got hit.
Well, my whole thing is, why would you bring a gun to the door if you were just there for a conversation? He just wanted to have, and that's why he almost shot himself or his daughter, whichever. All I know is he was going down to pick it back up, and that dang thing went off, and he was scared shitless.
Well, he should have been scared shitless. I wish he had hit him, because he's training. That's the look kind of kid.
Opinions, you're right. It did start with Kiki. I knew it was back there because she was always talking about her light skins, and everybody was jealous of her.
I forgot about her. Hey, Shanice, I forgot about Kiki. She sure did, because for some reason Kiki thought she was beautiful when she looked like Miss Piggy in the face. So all light skin is not pretty. So just stop that. The darkest person to me is pretty.
Everybody is not. Every person has a flaw. My whole thing is, what's beautiful to somebody ain't beautiful to another. But just because you have a lighter skin tone doesn't mean.
She really thought that. She really thought if she was light that she was pretty. And she's not. All light skin is not pretty. She thought she was pretty. I'm telling you, the pretty to me is somebody with some dark, pretty, smooth melanin skin. And that's just how I feel. But I remember, I forgot all about her. She ain't been around in a while.
Yeah, she got a new avatar, and the new screen name is something about a BMW. It's BMW key fob. That's her name.
Oh, well, I'm not going to look for it anyway. Doesn't equate exactly loving and living. That's what I'm saying. But back in the day, they did get privileges for real on jobs and everything. Because do you remember, Faith? We had to either press our hair, wear a wig. We couldn't go as our natural self. We couldn't wear braids and our natural stuff on a job interview out here. I don't know how it was where you at. But, you couldn't go. You couldn't. They would say you look too ethnic, okay? And you didn't wear your natural braids to an interview. You had to look Caucasian, straighten your hair and put a wig or something on. Then after you go on the job past probation period, then you can start wearing your natural and stuff. We couldn't go to no interview natural. Hey, Onsite.
My whole thing was, I used to have dreads, and with my dreads, I would be qualified for the job, but I have actually seen somebody take my resume and put it in the trash as I was leaving. But
they say you too ethnic, but now we can't. White people always did go as they real self with their long stringy hair, but we couldn't. I'm telling you, we couldn't. So we had to put, look what they call appropriate. Only thing we couldn't dye, we could not dye our eyes, which I'm not thinking that. So Kiki, who was it? The IHOP incident? Yeah, that Kiki.
Yeah, that one, Trey.
Yeah, so nowadays we can wear braids and dreads and all like that, but people know what I'm talking about. And that was 80s and all the way to the 90s. And it's still probably like that in some places. They don't want us to look too ethnic. They don't want us to look too much like ourselves. But you got to get that job first, that probation period, then stop being your natural self. We couldn't be natural.
Well, I was a victim of the creamy crack for many years. I used to perm my hair, and I was at the hair salon every week. But as I got older, $80 every week to get your hair done is a bit much. That could have been going to my dad on crabs and liquor, so I had to let it go.
And I'm gonna tell you what was wrong. When all the people came over from that country that wear them turbans on their hair, and the ladies got to keep their head covered and stuff, they was still able to go to an interview with their head covered, but we couldn't wear our natural hair. Okay, so they're talking about it was a religious reason. Well, our natural could have been a religious reason for us to wear our natural self, but that's the way it was.
Dazzle, what I was saying was, I have went for a job and was qualified for the job, and as I was leaving, I saw the girl take my resume and put it in the trash. And mind you, I had already filled out I had done the first interview, and I was coming back for the second interview, and I didn't get it, which was a blessing, because if they was worried about my hair instead of what I could do for them, That's their loss, not mine.
Plus, they're not passing Crow laws to protect Black people's natural hair choice. Exactly, they should by time L7.
Hey, Rhonda, don't
Vic.
Rhonda, you don't do no research. You know you on here in the wing of a prayer. Don't get too green, because you know I'll drop down and zap your ass.
Ooh, Rhonda, and she's spoken now. If she feel like you out of line, she gonna zap you. Rhonda, be good, girl. But Rhonda, so you did get cleared on all that. But Rhonda, you do be over there doing the most over there on GX. You overgrown, go where you want to go. But damn, Rhonda, then you be over there and I'm just too done with that. Rhonda, just pull back on some of that. Because like I say, PIZARRO is fair and she don't keep people blocked long. So she's gonna block you. But she did block you. And that ain't what she normally do. So you must have really got under skin with that over there. But it's cleared up now.
Yeah.
Peach, good morning. Brittany Noble Jones, a Black news anchor, was fired for wearing braids on TV. Yeah, because that's why most of the Black news ladies, y'all see, they would have their hair permed, depressed, or something like that. But they kind of letting them wear their hair now, you know. But yeah.
Yeah, some of them need to wear their regular hair because some of them wigs be trash.
Well, they letting them do it, but it was just terrible. We couldn't wear hair. I like when Faith start fussing. I know she be fussing too. She just told Rhonda she gonna get on that butt. She better walk the inning. She better walk the inning. Good morning, Chanel Huffman.
Chanel's been behaving lately, which is a shocker.
KJ said you can't promote in LA County unless you play the role. Exactly. They want us to hate ourselves, but we love ourselves, but they loving us too. Hey, good morning, Dubby. That's a beautiful house.
I've never seen people that talk so badly about somebody that have tried to get every feature they can from us. Now, when they start getting bigger noses, I'm done. I'm gonna be done.
Well, ain't they already doing that? Ain't they already? Because I know they puffing up their
lips, boobs, and tail, but they ain't did the noses yet.
Oh, they'll be doing it. We used to be classified as ugly with our big lips and nose. Now, missing tail, cussing out BN. Just say the name. Who is BN? Who is BN? Do you know? Oh, you gonna cuss out Stanky Baby? Stanky Baby want to be seen. They isolated. That her and Diddy on an island of their own. And see, they mad and jealous and gonna talk about you because they want us to start watching. Don't nobody go over there and watch Stanky Baby. She mad because you the queen of 1,000. She mad because when it's all said and done, you might have 10 to 12,000 views on one video. Stanky Baby never, ever, ever had that. Never, ever, ever had that, girl. So that's what you're talking about, Stanky Baby?
I can't drop the link. Can you drop the link for Rhonda?
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right, then.
And
I'm gonna let you and Rhonda talk about whatever it is y'all want to talk about.
No, but
I told y'all, I don't be feel like if somebody can keep it going, they can. I'm gonna start coming over on my computer too because it's much easier.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I had copied the link on the phone, but I can't go back to do it from this phone.
Okay. I'm gonna be watching when you tell her how. I know it's gonna be this evening when you do your evening live, Miss Intel. I'll be in the bushes. You know I'm gonna be in the bushes with my binoculars. I already done sprayed it now with some blessed oil, you know, just in case you wanted to come try to get in the bushes. Okay. Stop it, bless. Stop it. Okay, let's see. Okay, Rhonda. Oh yeah, I see you and I hear you. Okay. Let me remove this. I think I brought you on. I'm not for sure. Okay, I did. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Faith. And good morning, everybody in the audience.
What you want, girl?
Okay. Somebody told me.
Okay.
Somebody told me to come on.
I'm here, Bless. I'm here. It's me.
I said, oh, Lord, because I forgot to put my thing up. I said, oh, Lord.
Hey, you gotta remember that banner, but it's me. Thank goodness it's me.
I swear, I forgot. I said, oh, Lord, it got me. Hey, good morning.
Hey, PIZARRO.
Good morning,
So
Stacey.
Hey, Bless.
who want?
Hey, Yaya. I'm driving, y'all, so excuse me.
Okay. What you were saying, Rhonda?
Who told me to come up, please?
You asked for the link, Heifer. Somebody down
No,
there.
somebody told me to come up.
Well, I did.
We asked you to come up here, girl. Stop fooling yourself. No, we did not.
Because all
Okay,
Faith said was drop the link.
I'm pretty
for Rhonda.
busy right now. I'm going to get ready to go get my papers and things. So
Well, we were talking about how you be over there. You can go wherever you want to go. You grown, but you heard what Miss Faith Yaya said, that your speaker was real low, so you're actually cussing New Mexico out. And so I said, but Miss PIZARRO probably misunderstood, and told Faith, thanks for clearing that up. That's what we saying about you. Then somebody said, then Faith said, drop the link for Rhonda, and that's how they went. And nobody called you up, but you can speak. And go ahead and speak, Miss Intel. Did you hear what Faith was saying, that it was wrong the way I took it, and you took it too, but I got it from you. And I thought Rhonda was over there on New Mexico side with DORI, while DORI over there playing dumb. Like
oh
she
no,
didn't
never that. If I talk about, stuff I talk about, never would I be on his side. And that should have been a clue to you guys. But skip that. That was yesterday. Today I want to say
yesterday is still fresh news.
that was
It's still
yesterday.
fresh
I mean, that was last night.
right.
You're gonna be
Rhonda, girl,
But
technical
they
about it.
already,
But
no, that's not
I got something
why.
to say. I got
Not
something to
why.
say.
That's
I
not
got
why.
something to say.
Why.
I'm a free
Miss
agent,
Rhonda
and
know
I
what
go
she
where the
did
hell
last
I
night.
want to go. You don't pay
Don't
any bills
nobody
over
care
here.
where you go. Don't nobody. You
Yeah.
don't even pay your own bills. So what you talk about?
Okay. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You don't even pay your own bills. Did you pay that
Yes, I
rent?
do.
Because they done went up on that rent. They done went up on that rent. I ain't tell nobody they can't go where they want to go. Y'all see how y'all try to switch that narrative? Straight up switched it. So you being told you can't go where you want to go. Ain't nobody told you dumbass bitches that.
Okay. First of all,
Miss
I'm
Rhonda know
smart.
why
I'm
she
much
got
smarter
cussed
than
out.
you, bitch.
She know why she
Bitch,
got
I'm
cussed
much
out
smarter
last
than
night.
you.
No, you not.
You know.
No, you not.
And secondly, somebody mentioned I be over there in DX's chat, and somebody mentioned I be over in DX's chat, and that's why I put the message in. I can go where I want to go. You're not gonna never make me have a clear mind. I mean, a closed mind. You bitches ain't never making me have a closed mind. I'm not talking to you, Bless, and I'm not talking to you, Faith.
I'm talking to you.
I'm talking to
I'm
anybody
talking to you.
that
I'm talking to you, Rhonda.
wants to restrict
I'm
my
talking
movement
to
on
you.
the
You know what ass mouth.
my
I'm talking
phone
to
or
you.
my iPad.
You
Fuck
don't
you.
give a damn. Listen,
Goodbye.
Rhonda, just don't go over there and discuss us, Rhonda. You disrespectful ass. Just don't come. Yeah, that's right, leave, because I'm getting ready to cuss your ass out. Now I see why everybody be jumping on you. Did nobody say you can go? Hell no, we don't pay your damn bills, and we not gonna pay your bills, Rhonda. I'm trying to be cordial with your ass. I was on your side.
And nobody said she couldn't go to Creature Feature. Like,
That's
what the
right.
fuck? You just put that in there.
All
No,
we
but
said is you be over there snitching on all of us.
Can you tell me what she did last night, PIZARRO?
PIZARRO, can you hear?
She said her service.
I ain't got no. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, if you drive, yeah, I can hear you now, but I know if you're driving, you're gonna be going in and out, but I'm listening for you. Yeah, Rhonda, you something else, girl. Nobody give a damn about where you go. I say, so
Miss
stop snitching.
Rhonda last night. Miss Rhonda last night said that she had felt heartfelt for the racists yesterday.
Mm.
And I was like, how could you feel like that for a racist, but not know children that got gunned down?
Okay. Enough said.
She said, well, we're going to talk about it another time, and laughed. That's not funny. Like, how was that funny?
And she on my damn panel. I'm talking to her because she said something that wasn't said. So of course I'm speaking. I'm on my panel. So whatever she say, and if I feel like I need to answer, I'm going to answer. Don't come on my time. I got to talk to you. Don't bring your ass up here if you don't want to talk to me too. This is my panel. Now go ahead, Miss PIZARRO. Over there snitching us
Yeah,
about all that.
Yeah, she said that. But what she just did up here is she deflected from that, talk about creature feature because something that somebody said in the chat. Why is you trying to bring creature feature into this? This don't got nothing to do with creature feature. That's not what the conversation was about. Nobody told you couldn't go to creature feature. I could have sworn we all knew she been going over there, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay, so why would we cannot?
She pulled a DORI.
Yeah. Like, I don't give a fuck where none of you motherfuckers go. But if you're going to associate yourself with
You messing up now. Like you was on your live, it's like you waving. But while she driving by, whatever she driving by, Faith, we never said that Rhonda couldn't go where she wanted to go. I said,
two birds of a feather, two dumb motherfuckers.
Stop talking about why you over there discussing us. That's what I'm saying. And then she got the nerve to tell me she ain't talked to me on my panel. Well, then why you bring your damn ass up here? Because you came up here thinking somebody called you, and I cleared it up that we didn't call you. Nobody asked for you to come up. Then you always got something to do when you get caught up. I gotta go. I'm busy. Yeah, you're always busy when you start getting caught up, Rhonda.
It was time to change her pamper. It was time to change her depend.
It was time for her to change something because she always trying to change the direction of what we're talking about. Now, Miss PIZARRO did say what she was talking about, how she was saying she felt heartfelt for him. Maybe she didn't say all that we thought she said, that, you know, what PIZARRO thought she heard and what I repeated just now. But she did say she felt heartfelt, meaning she feels sorry for him or she feels something for him. She did do that part.
But my whole thing is you cursing him out, and then you get on the next panel and talk about you felt heartfelt for him. So in other words, she was doing a junkie stunt. She just wanted somebody. Chanel, don't make me whoop that ass. And she so she was doing a junkie stunt, trying to, you know, stir up a little bit of controversy because ain't nobody been talking about her for a couple of days.
That's what it was. And then she not only was she trying to get smart, did get smart with me on my panel, she do that over there on PIZARRO all the time. But I don't think she do that over there to Jippy next. Oh, and let me say this too. It's kind of off a little bit. I don't know if Carrie up here or not, but Carrie was trying to talk about the funniest moments. Carrie, I could speak at the time. I was busy. I write in the chat. One of the funniest moments that I seen on YouTube happened on my chat, and that's when GS had that camera slip with that one teeth hanging in the front, like I described the dentist did to me when put my good teeth. Yeah, that was funny to me. So I had to throw that in there. Yeah. That was a funny moment that nobody think of, but I went in a position to write or say nothing. Now go ahead, Miss. I had to throw that in there because it just came in my mind.
Chanel, get your Converse and get your Vaseline because we going. Take your earrings out, tie your hair up.
Yeah, he had one teeth. I ran across the picture and she was talking about the funniest moments that happened on the YouTube. And so I said that, and then another was I think Jerome's in the house. You know, it's a couple of funny stuff been on here, you know, and Brian did that. So it'd be funny, and a lot of these chats be hella funny. You know, like I say, sometimes I like watching the chat, you know, sometimes more than I do when the host be speaking about something. That these chats be off the hook. Everybody chat. But go ahead. I'm getting way off now to myself. The phone is money to me is at the most recent. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. When he had that slip with that grinder and Troy out, and you know he was gonna let it go. He stopped playing over and over again. He's still doing that.
Okay, let me just answer you right quick. I listened to what she was saying to him on Dori's panel. If you turn it up real, like you got to turn your TV up or whatever, real loud. They said if you use earphones, you can hear it even better. But she was saying you're a racist. Admit it. You're a racist, and she would cuss a little bit. But if you go back to that, I think it's the 7:04 minute mark that you should hear.
Well, I'll take your word at it because I'm not going to even go over there. Dory's disgusting, but she just lied. She knows she's been around long enough to know who that is. Talking about she just lied.
Dory's a
I
bit
got to
like
take a
it.
picture
Anyway,
of
I
the
just hope
chat.
Pizarro keep her blocked for at least a week. Make her feel it.
Why she cuss out my bestie yesterday? Who she cuss out?
Who's Spain?
Wait, Mitri, he took it down. The telethon ain't going on this morning because last night it was going on last night. I say, Face, do you agree that Pastor Juicy Booty always did a live on every vacation you go on, but this live, but this not? And do you think it has something to do with because he had that slip with Grinder? Because he loved his
Okay,
coin.
can y'all
Yeah,
hear
we
me
Y'all
can
can
now?
hear
hear you.
me now.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead,
we can hear
Pizarro.
you now.
She said
We can hear
last
you.
night that she didn't feel it. She didn't feel it in her spirit to cuss out the racists because that wasn't on topic. And when she hits everybody link, she ain't never on fucking topic. But the racists hit the link and they have a discussion about fire. She hitting the link to talk about what she want to be on topic. You cussed out the racists. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I heard her calling him a racist, but my whole thing is I believe that the sound was messed up like that because Dory cut her mic down. I can't prove it, but that's what I truly believe.
That's what they
Um,
said. They actually said that Dora turned on her microphone and then she kicked off the panel.
well, it was good enough for both of them. Let them both did enough fuck shit. Can Dory stay blocked for at least a week?
Please do, because I tell you, when I be watching Miss Pizarro, then all of a sudden it turned into the Dory show. I said, oh my God, is she gonna hang there? Can't nobody talk? Can't nobody else discuss nothing? Then you have to holler, stay on topic. Faith said, can she be gone a week?
At least
I'll
a week.
stop 2 days.
I think the intel's been good. We deserve a present.
Different break over there. But she ain't gonna stay away because she need Pizarro. Pizarro's raising her. It is what it is. She ain't gonna admit it. And that's why she ain't gonna stay away. Ever want to see her again. So the monster Dory was created. I don't exactly. Who's blocking? Ain't nobody blocking. Hey, my babies will help. I didn't say that. You didn't say what, Rhonda? Rhonda, I thought you was busy, girl. Face, you see this?
I say, is she always in the chat?
She said that she was busy. Rhonda didn't know what it was. It was getting too deep, and you tend to run or I'm busy when things start getting too deep. And then you're gonna holler at me on my panel. You ain't talking to me. You are talking to me. Everybody talking to me. I might be listening when people talking, but they talking to me because they're on my panel. And I didn't call you up. See, I was trying to be cordial and let you get your side out. But you always tend to go off on everybody when everybody be trying to give you a chance. Now Pizarro giving you a chance. She says she's gonna block you. Okay.
Church lady.
Hey, church.
Rhonda is full of shit. Rhonda would say something one day and the next day and when she said that was yesterday, it don't matter. She really mean that because she don't remember shit from one day to the next. She say some fuck shit and then come back and say she didn't remember.
Yeah, she remember and she busy. And Voodoo saying we're not blocking her timing out. So whoever said why is all the blocking, that's not true. However, Voodoo know if she got the time out to block somebody, she don't need my permission. Just do it. I trust my minds. They use their own discretion. They know when to do it or not. So they run in my chat. I can't do nothing about my chat. So I trust them. So
Okay.
listen to what she said. People don't remember when they drink meds. But y'all, Face, if we ain't got nothing to talk about, my stomach is growling. I'm getting ready to get up off of here.
Okay,
Now that we got something else to talk about.
Get back in
Huh?
bed. I'm going back to bed. I canceled my doctor's appointment. I'm going to sleep.
Pizza, cut all that asthma and yelling. You ain't Angela Davis on the streets of freedom. Like, what is you talking about? You ain't got to be Angela Davis. My babies will help. You don't like that conversation, my babies? She's just saying that there's a lot of that talk going, colorism talk going around. We all need to discuss it. And that's all she's saying. And what you know about Angela Davis, though? I was a little girl when Angela Davis and the Black Panthers was rolling, girl. You must be from back then, too, girl.
Bless, I have one quick question. Did you ever, were you, was, okay, wait a minute, let me get it right. Did you ever experience the segregation laws like
No, I already know where you're going. I never been in my whole life segregation. It was integrated by the time I hit school. But what's funny about that, my oldest sister's older than my husband, but my husband said, well, he from down in the South. They went to segregated school. My oldest sister that just passed last year at 76 never ever went to a segregated school because she was down here on the West Coast and she started school in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I think some of the southern towns were very slow at integrating because my husband say
I didn't have that problem at school, but I had that problem. I remember the GC Murphy, we couldn't sit at the counter. I
no,
remember we had a
no.
separate door to go into, and we came in through the back door. It was a big, it was made just like the regular door at the GC Murphy, but it was on a totally different side. We came in that way.
No, we never experienced that here on the West Coast here. And experience I did have, I think I told y'all once before, that my dad drove us down to Louisiana, what was the name of the town? Rayville, Louisiana, to see my grandmother. She still had an outhouse, and this was in the 70s, 75, something like that. And we just thought everything was so funny and weird. And we didn't want to go in that outhouse or to use the bathroom. And my grandma had pigs and chickens in the yard. The chicken was flying in and out the house. They had the door open at the outhouse. So my sister got the car. We all got in the car. And a few blocks up, the little dirt road was a laundromat. And one of the doors said black and one of them said white. Now, we just wouldn't use the bathroom. So some old white ladies in there said, I can tell y'all not from around here. And we asked why. She said, well, that door for white people, that door for colored people. We thought that white meant take your white clothes over there and sort them out, take your colored clothes and then we really didn't know. And it was looking at us like it was crazy because back then naturals were in style. We all had a natural and everything, you know, like that. So that was the closest experience. But no, we never had that here, you know. But I'm assuming even in hometown in early 2000, my husband's hometown, they still ain't covered up all them ditches. They be pouring some acid something. So some of those small towns are still behind like that. But he said that they got integrated in 68. You're like that. He was young, you know, but some still didn't get integrated to the late 70s or 80s. And it might still be like, so no, we never experienced that. And I had to put it to you like that. The age of my sister and my husband, and my sister older than my husband, but it never was like that on the West Coast back then. And she was in the school, I'm assuming, and because she's my older sister in the 50s and 60s out here on the West Coast.
No, I just that's the only thing I remember was the GC Murphy, because I think like golfing, because we went to golfing, because we went to Hex, we went to Woodworth and Woods, whatever the hell the name was, it's gone now. But we used to go to those stores. I don't remember them being segregated, but I do remember the funky ass the Murphys being that way.
Well, what is the Murphy? See, I don't even know what that is that you're asking about
Like
either. What's that?
it had a lunch counter in there, and it showed everything. It's just like a Kohl's of today, but it had a big lunch counter.
Oh, okay. Now, Sour Patch said her mother was allowed to speak Spanish at school, and they would paddle her in first language. Really? So yeah, there was prejudice against all melanated people then, you know? I was a kid at 9, I can't remember Sundown Towns.
Wow. Remember, Woody's used to have the best Christmas decorations. They used to have the animated decorations. Oh, that's a DC thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get back on the topic.
No, that's all right, because I'm gonna get up here. Somebody just said something about some red clay. That was a lady when I was growing up. They used to visit Louisiana. They was from Louisiana. They used to go visit their people. And I'm looking for that statement I just saw. And they used to come back with that dirt and they used to eat it. It was some red.
They had it down there, and some parts of Virginia got that red dirt. And yeah, people used to eat that. I ain't never understand eating the red clay or the cornstarch. I ain't understand that.
Oh, and speaking of cornstarch, I've been watching this lady. Damn, what you think her name? Y'all know her too. And I've been watching her now for about 3 months, and she eat
You talking about
all
that
kinds of
crazy
stuff.
lady eating, and she keep eating all that cornstarch. She freezes. She got chunks, bowls, and shit. That
Right.
damn.
What's her name? I forgot. I was gonna put it in my chat, but I keep forgetting. Keep forgetting the name. And so I finally commented on it and told her I used to crave starch carrying my first child, that ARGO, the big chunks. It was good back then. I used to crave that. And then we were kids, we would taste it. But I want to ask her, I said, drop by sometime, because I want to ask her, do she get constipated or something from it? Do you got to drink a lot of water when you get to drink it? Do it affect your inside? I want to know, because she eat hell of a lot of starch. But she said, when I comment in the comment section, she said she know me. She been watching me since the mass train. And I said, really? I couldn't remember. I was trying to place her, but she knew who I was. And I commented about the starch. I said, well, and she said she be in my bushes. I said, well, when you're in my bushes, sometimes drop down, because I want to ask you some questions about this starch. Yeah, baking soda. I used to like that too, a little bit too, the bushes. But she held a lot of starch. I would think, and I would think you get constipated. So wouldn't it mess up your inside? Because she eat it like she loved it. And when I watch her videos, I don't know if that was a man with her or not, but he was eating starch too. And then she chewed the powder for a long time. Is it hard to swallow it? I had questions for her.
Hey, Voodoo, the best ice, because I eat ice a lot too. I bought the Hawaiian shaved ice machine, the little one. It was like $60. Best investment in the world.
Mind you, everybody eats starch and crazy stuff. I imagine the chalk would taste like it too. But I might want to go taste me some starch. I told her, look like she eating like face. She be eating like it's so good. I said I might give me a box of starch.
I eat ice all day, but I ain't eating no damn starch. Y'all better be careful eating that ice too, because it'll tear that enamel up on your teeth.
I think Wendy's out here got the best ice. I like that ice, that soft ice. I like that too.
But I like Chick-fil-A ice. I buy it by the bag.
So it's another one out here too. It's not in and out. One or the other. You can go buy a whole 10-pound bag of ice.
You talking about Sonic?
Sonic, yeah. They can go buy a whole bag, because my sister was craving ice, when she passed, and we would go buy a whole bag of ice for her. And that made me start eating that ice, that soft ice, because I used to not be an ice eater.
That's the only thing I like about being in the hospital when I go. I can get that ice.
But they say when people eat ice like that, they have low iron or something, because my pastor lady, she would eat ice all the time. Then I remember her trying to stop eating ice and taking iron pills and this and that. I never knew that. Only 3 days with me. So she said Sunny bags only last 3 days with her. Y'all gonna make me want ice and some starch. But I tell y'all the kick I've been on these crawdad kick. Wow, I sent for some yesterday too. After I ate my little collard greens and catfish and hot water cornbread and baked sweet potato, I got 2 pounds of crawfish. And I think I like it because I liked it when I ate it in the South. I bought a bag from the Walmart, but I didn't like theirs. I got some of their sauce from that place, but theirs was all little, and I like the big one with the lady ones with the eggs in it. Anyway, that's the kick I've been on lately, is that, the crawfish.
Yeah, every time you go out, you're getting crawfish.
I've been on there since I found that place. I said, huh? Because they don't really cook them out here like they do in the South. But now they got the restaurants out here that have them. So I've been on that crawfish kick. Low iron will have you craving flour and starch. I want to know, I got to ask her that question too. Do she got low iron? Because she eats a lot of starch and she really be eating it. I'm going to look for her today when I get off here. I know if I stroll, I'll find her because I can't remember her name, but she's been around a long time. For her to say about the man, she knew me back then. She said she'd been watching me for way back then. I said, oh, really? Drop down sometime. She might be in the bushes now.
Okay, you bless. Well, I'm getting ready to go back to sleep.
I heard that. I'm finna go in there. It's just now 9:35. I'm finna go in here and make me some BREAK breakfast.
Okay. Well, thank you for having me up here. I'm gonna jump down. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, and thanks for coming up. I'm gonna read a few more things as I go out. Thank you for everybody spending a little time with me. We're gonna Let the music play. We're gonna get away. Just keep on grooving now. We won't be back some other day. Okay, let's get this going. It won't go. Okay. I was trying to get my little music going, but it don't want to act right. So that's okay. That's okay. Let me read some comments first before we go. Okay, let's see. Let me see. I don't want to not miss some comments. Ooh, Darcy, your body knows what it needs. So evidently her body, well, I've always was told that when you crave something, it's something lacking in your body. Like the way I don't really like drinking cold water. No, see, where you at? Mitri, and I was gonna text him yesterday, and actually I did forget. I really did forget. Well, and I'm gonna do it, and then so I better do it soon I get off of here so I can remember. Because I really did forget for real. Okay. And I let him know you're concerned too. I am concerned now because we haven't saw him, so I hope he's okay. So we'll do that when I get off here. Well, that's good though, church lady. At least you're getting some, ice water. Because I don't like water either. But y'all see me, I get a bottle every morning and I make myself drink it. I like a lot of that flavored water I be getting for Walmart. It's not true, but true about limit. If I forgot to speak to anybody today, it's because I don't know what 386 was in here. Sometimes I can't catch every comment, but I be trying. Like this, my first time seeing you, Heatwave. Heatwave, good morning. Thank you, Jailbird, Bobby. Rhonda, I still ain't mad at you. I ain't blocked you. I try to stay cordial with everybody. I unblocked everybody except for all them crazy names, of course. I was even trying to be cordial to that lady over there that was streaming me a while back. And when she said she wasn't streaming me, I couldn't be cordial. But I'm not mad at nobody. I'm too old to sit up and hold grudges and be mad at people. You know what I'm saying? There's enough going on in life to sit and be mad at everybody. No, I'm not mad at either, church lady. Rhonda gonna be Rhonda. But I just don't like her going discussing us over there. We gotta be snitching talking about us. People with low iron crave powdery substances a lot. Red meat, ice, and pretzels. Don't forget to tap that. Yeah, it's another thing, y'all. May work if y'all want to give me a bonus on the job. Because a lot of times I be pushing myself to come on here for real, because I know I be having people wait on me. So if y'all decide y'all want to bless the old girl, I accept it all, dog. What if y'all can do that too as well? Flower and star. And then if y'all hit the like, if y'all forgot to hit the like, go right ahead and do that too. I appreciate that as well. Okay, that's who we said hit the link earlier blessed. That's who we said hit the link earlier blessed. Joanna, what do you mean that's who you said hit the link earlier? Say that because I forgot if it was earlier. I'll be having to see your moments, girl. That Nefuzu or Afro-Latina. Rhonda offended me. Oh, she talked about the Afro-Latina. See, Rhonda, you be offending a lot of people. Then you say you don't know. I like the way the kids. You didn't have no heart for them kids. I don't care if there's blue, purple, whatever. Those were children. I think I'm gonna make some breakfast and I'll be surfing at YouTube while I'm cooking. Wow, they got a excessive heat warning issue for Sacramento. Oh, where's Blind Spot? Blind Spot, I hope you was here today. They did drop my email, I think. I hope you got it. You don't have blocked. Her name is Trinity. Oh. No, I didn't know her, and I'm glad I didn't let her up. I don't know who she is. Because she showed her forehead, Joanna, and I needed to see her face. So when she only showed her forehead, then she wouldn't say nothing, and then I kept pushing her to say something. Y'all heard what she did. Oh, Raymond Davis. Raymond's holding Rico's MacBook. Okay, so where I need to go? Well, he over there on his channel telling it now. So he mad at Raymond. You know how when people have a mad day, so that's why I need to go. I wouldn't mind watching that about Raymond. Got his own. Oh, so he probably wanted Rico to still be dependent on him. He can't control him no more like he was doing. You know how people do. They don't want to see you do good on your own. Yeah, the Bushes, you just saw that warning. We're supposed to really have a heat wave going on here. Okay, y'all. The music is over and I got to go. Okay, y'all. Thank you again. See y'all later. Toodaloo.